Hi, welcome to my YouTube video. My daughter and I recently went on a back-to-back cruise on Navigator of the Seas out of Los Angeles, California, with a stop in Puerto Villarta. We booked a private excursion on a sailboat for the day and wanted to share that video with you. This is in a 360 format, so you can spin around, look whichever direction you want to look. So I definitely recommend that, especially as we get up towards the rocks at the very end. It was a very relaxing excursion at the beginning, but got very interesting at the end when we were right in a little channel between a bunch of rocks with the waves splashing up against the rocks. It was really a fun and interesting sailboat excursion, and I hope you enjoy. Before we get started, I suppose this does require a little bit of introduction. I didn't record any video of this part, but it's important to talk about. The coordinator for the excursion met us right there at the ship. We didn't have to go find the meeting place or anything. They met us right there, right at the meeting time, so that was nice. And then it was a very short walk along the beachfront to a pier, maybe 2 piers down from where our ship was docked. And the sailboat was right there. Super easy to walk down and get on. There was a lady with us that was in a scooter, and the crew was very helpful in getting her on board without any issues. So that was fantastic. I've been on other snorkeling and sailing excursions before where it was hard to find the meeting spot, or the ship was kind of hard to get on, or you had to take a tender, which was very difficult to transition over from the tender to the sailboat. So really nice having the sailboat right there at the pier. Super helpful crew. So it got us on a very good start on our way. They did make us wear life jackets on the way out. I guess it's a requirement in Puerto Villarta that everybody actually wears the life jacket until you're out of the port, and then they allow us to take them off. They said there was an incident where a ship had left, and I guess the ship didn't have any, or the boat didn't have any life jackets whatsoever. So to remedy that, they make you actually wear them so they can visually see as you're leaving the port that you have enough life jackets for everybody on board. So let's get on the way with the video. The boat didn't have a whole ton of space to move around. Fairly narrow hulled boat, not like a wide catamaran, but it was very comfortable regardless. There wasn't a whole lot of wind in our favor, so they didn't have the sails up at this time. They were going under engine power. The sun was beating down pretty good, so we really appreciated the sun cover over the top of us. That was a nice touch.
Everybody here. So, in the name of the Capitan, Mr. Paul, hola Paul, the captain today, and the sail master, Cesar. Mr. Cesar is the sail master, and Blanquita is your best friend ever. Blanquita is not only gonna be your personal chef, gonna be your bartender. Uh-oh. Well, everybody come from Utah or what? Bartender! We want to say thank you everybody from California. We have people from California in the house right here. And from Utah! Yeah! Amazing group. Also, where did you come from right here? Arizona, welcome. It's okay, nobody's perfect, but Texas, you see, always in war, so well, bienvenidos, welcome. How about that?
Ohio!
Georgia!
Oh!
Ohio!
Oh!
No!
OH!
Ohio, welcome. How about that? Canada! in the house. Very well. Which one, Province? Ontario. Welcome, Ontario. How about the girls?
Utah.
Utah? Are you Mormons too?
I am.
Okay.
She's not.
Okay, I can drink your drinks. All right, thank you so much.
You have one.
Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Welcome everybody. So now we're gonna straight to the south part of the bay. Straight ahead, we can find the beautiful city of Puerto Vallarta. Who is first diver in the bay?
Yeah.
Everyone? Well, too much Disneyland, too much Universal Studios. Don't go anymore right there, my friends. Come to visit to us. See, we're sailing a little bit because we have wind enough. This morning we have 0 wind. So sad, but now we have a refresh. So excelente. We're gonna have amazing tour. I can feel it. A good vibe for everybody.
Yeah.
So we're gonna visit the south part of the bay, the center, see, of the Puerto Villarta town. Excelente. So on the way, please, any question do you have, please let
Right there at the bay, and then Houston is known as the Bayou City. There are 10 bayous that go through the heart of Houston alone, forget about the surrounding area. So we have the constant bayou breeze on top of the bay breeze. So we're getting like this.
So don't want to be negative right off the bat, but thought this might be a good teaching moment. The two ladies behind us on the boat seem to have struck up a friendship right as soon as we boarded the boat, which is fantastic, right? But the lady that's standing up proceeded to tell everyone on the boat her entire life story for the next 45 minutes at maximum volume. There was not overhearing what she was talking about. Everybody on the entire boat, regardless of the music that was playing in the background, the waves splashing, could hear every single word that this lady said. And we learned pretty much everything about her, all the way from what type of sunscreen she enjoyed to what kind of stores are in the area where she lives, all the pros and cons of the areas that she's lived, her entire history of where she's lived. It just went on and on. All of us were so annoyed. Luckily, after about 45 minutes, she must have ran out of energy. She actually moved to a different part of the boat as well and quieted down. But just a word of advice to everyone out there. It's great if you want to talk to somebody and have a conversation, but it doesn't need to be at maximum volume. And it definitely doesn't have to contain every single detail of everything you've ever done. We thought it was pretty funny. It didn't put a damper on our trip, but it's just something very memorable. Right as soon as we left the dock, they started offering us drinks. They had a decent selection of drinks, and they had these really neat little drink holders I had never seen that are hanging from the wire rope that is right in front of us. See one off to my left. Really neat. As the boat rocked back and forth, those drink holders swayed and kept the drinks from spilling over. Really nice, relaxing time heading out to our final destination. Beautiful day as well. Sun was shining, nice clear skies, nice breeze.
Yeah. I understand. That's how we feel about Hogan, because we travel so much for work. We have so many points that we're actually, my cousin's getting married in Cancun next year, and 50-50 to stay in.
Hot rocks, but they're all like good.
We had his voice last cruise and
It was worse though. Yeah. On the first night, so you better have very, very low expectations.
Here we are getting really close to our final destination, that little rocky channel directly in front of the boat. Off to the left, there are some beautiful condos and mansions. I guess a famous movie was filmed right here, but I cannot for the life of me remember what the name of it was. Unfortunately, soon thereafter, the battery to my 360 camera died, and I wasn't able to get really good footage of those mansions on the way back.
It's a magnificent frigate birds, get fragatas of frigate birds. And as the season of the pelicans has babies, the chickens, I'm going to show you to use pretty soon in some nests. And you can see the white little ones, some puffy heads. Your name once again? Judy. Look. Once again, rainy season is coming, so that's why you can see it's very dry. Believe me or not, it takes a couple of weeks in the rainy season to be green again. Green. Like a 3 months. Forget it. You know what the last time was like? Crazy. So some of them go all around the world, they come here, try to take photos of the camera, for view, and my family member likes to go to the water. Every year. So some of them go all around the world. You know what those Shanghai cruises? They have water right here. That's a good move. Don't drive like 7, 8 feet. Oh, I see some nests of the pelicans up there.
Yeah.
Just hold it right over there.
Yeah.
You see clearly the nest right there. And the baby ones. That one's an adult. No, that one. That one. Pelicans, you don't have any predators. Any here have, what's your name again? Sierra. Sierra.
Kudos to the captain for safely navigating us through this channel. I don't think this would be somewhere you'd want to end up in the water, having to swim for your life. It looks pretty treacherous.
Look at that. An amazing colony of the blue-footed hummingbird. All there.
Hummingbirds?
All around the world.
What do you say? Oh.
That's magnificent frigate bird. All black. Amigo. White breast.
all in all, just a really fun, relaxing excursion with very, very interesting guides and a very skilled captain. We did put up the sails on the way back. There was plenty of wind. He said that if we had gone on sail power alone, we wouldn't have gotten back until like 4 o'clock in the morning. So we motored our way back to the pier. They broke out a fantastic lunch for us. They had chips, guacamole, some corn salsa, which was really, really good. And of course, they kept the drinks flowing on the way back as well as we relaxed in the sun, enjoyed the waves and the wind, watched the other boats that were going by. Just a really, really nice excursion. We did book this privately through shoreexcursioneer.com, and I think we paid around $80 a person, which was a really, really good price, given that the tour lasted around 3.5 hours. So well worth it. Highly, highly recommend. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more footage of this trip, I do have an uncut version available on my other YouTube channel. It is Cruising Out of Sight 360 Uncut. I recommend that you go over there and check that out if you like this footage. There's just more of it over there. Thanks for watching.